Loved jazz musical Ain't Misbehavin'. Emily Putnam sat down with the director and performers to give us a look behind the curtain.
A larger-than-life man with a larger-than-life legacy. Fats Waller was a musician, an entertainer, and an artist who broke down barriers in the music industry and in society. Ain't Misbehavin' honors that legacy, which is so much bigger than music.
At face value, the show is this thing about the smiling comedian Fats Waller, while at the same time, I think the show is also about something much more hard-hitting.
In Ain't Misbehavin', 5 performers and a live band tell the story of one of the most influential jazz musicians of the 20th century. Among them, former contestant on NBC's The Voice, Miya Bass, who points out the show has several layers.
The deeper message is, you know, I don't want to do this, but I have to do this. You know what I'm saying? I have to be very performative because, you know, being an African American or Black or a person of color for that nature, in a society where you're not really welcomed, or in a society that you're not really taken seriously unless you're performing.
Another one of the show's stars, Will Stone.
As Black people, or people of color in general, oftentimes we have to put on this smile to make people feel comfortable. Through that smile, you're always one moment away from a tear. It's a survival mechanism. It's exhausting. You know, that's one of the themes of the show. It's exhausting to keep this mask on.
Director and choreographer Jeffrey Page has directed on Broadway and choreographed for Beyoncé. Now he's bringing his vibrant vision to Rochester.
And the idea of needing to prove yourself, needing to wear a mask for the benefit of someone's comfort.
Whether it was the late-night dancing crowd or the Sunday morning church crowd, Fats Waller had a way of getting people from all walks of life on their feet.
We start to understand a bigger lesson of what Black people in the now and in the past have went through. Black people who have represented the trope of Fats Waller. So I do think that the show is about Fats Waller, but I also think that the show is about something so much bigger than Fats Waller.
In a production that reviewers have called profoundly unsettling, the performers balance complex, contrasting feelings, sorrow and joy, pain and celebration.
It celebrates being inside of that kind of marginalized place, because we all know that in spaces of marginalization, culture is created.
And we're more than just performers and, like, you know, a culture that can be mimicked, and we're actually human. I think that's the message, that we are human.
If you want to see my full interview with director Jeffrey Page, we have that for you on WHEC.com. The show officially opens Saturday night, and it's on stage at Jiva Theater Center through February 12th. Emily Putnam, News 10 NBC.